Hey, what's up guys? Today we're here and we're going to be taking a look at this dash cam. I've never used a dash cam before this, so completely new to it. But the people over at Vantrue sent me this and I was pretty excited to check it out. So this is the N1 Pro and it's an on dash and it's teeny tiny. So let's check this thing out. Inside the box we have a charging cable. Now this is a micro USB to USB. And we've also got a cigarette vehicle adapter with a mini USB, which is a little strange. It's got two, and I'll show you those here in a minute. Inside the box, the rest of everything aside from the unit itself, quick start guide, user manual, and this little thing you can share your videos and win a GPS mounts. So this has built-in GPS. It is separate, so you can win one for free. That's kind of cool. So the camera itself is teeny tiny. The N1 Pro, it literally kind of looks like a little GoPro. So you've got your HDMI port right here. There's a reset button on the bottom. So on the side here, we've got our charge port, which is micro USB. We've also got our micro SD card slot. Now they do recommend that you use a Samsung card. I don't have any Samsung cards. I have a SanDisk card. It worked just fine. So do however you want with it, but it will hold up to a 256 gig card, which is pretty awesome. And this right here is your car mount. Now, this thing will actually attach right here. Snaps right in. There's a little locking mechanism right here that you press in on. Slide back off. Very easy to do, so you can leave this attached to your windshield. Now I will say, when you attach it to your windshield, you just snap that in place. It'll stick on there. You want to take it off, peel it right off. Now again, this charges with micro USB, which would be your USB-A to micro USB cable to charge it. That's how I've been using it. This obviously won't plug into this right here. So it's going to plug in right here on the side of the actual mount. And you can run this through the piping around your car and down in and plug it in. I didn't do that. When this powers on and has power going to it, so when you would start your car, you'd have this hooked into it, it would automatically start recording, which is really nice. Now, up top, we've got this button. This is your parking button. So when you have that park setting going on, it's got a 24-hour sensor in it. So if your car were to get hit, this thing would shake and it would automatically kick on and start recording. That's pretty awesome. I didn't test that out, thankfully. I didn't get hit. So there's that. But if you're just recording and you hit that button, it will just take a snapshot. Now, to actually power this thing on, you hold the power button up top here. These buttons, you've got your power, your select up, select down, and right here in the center there's the OK button. So, see here? You hit that OK button, this thing is going to start recording. Hit it again, it's going to stop. Again, like I said, if you hit that top button right there, it is going to take a photo while you're recording. Now, if you hit the power button while it's turned on, you can do your recording setup, go through these settings. Resolution, this will do 1080, which is what I've got it set on. You can do looped recording. You can turn audio on, so you can do audio on or off. Parking mode, you can change the exposure, number plate, and your timestamp. You can rotate the display, do a time lapse, or power off delay, which just means that it will power down when you want it to. Now you hit your power button, you go back out, you can go through their system setup, GPS setup, which I don't have a GPS mount, so we didn't mess with that one. So with files, you can check events, normal files, photo, or all files. To get back out of that, just hit your power button again. Alright, so we're going to install the Vantrue N1 Pro up here. It is very, very hot today. 108. Actually more like around 96, but still pretty damn hot. And this is really a 2 probably a two-handed job, but we're gonna try and make it work. Hey, look at that, one-handed. So as you saw there, it's actually really easy to do the install, and also I was running off of the battery on this. Now it takes 2 to 3 hours to charge with just your USB cable, and when you're using it and it's recording, it's only going to last you 15-20 minutes tops. That's why they give you the option to stick this bad boy in there and run it to your mount so you constantly have power so you can always record while driving. And again, this thing is super small. To show you kind of how small, here is AirPods. So again, this records in 1080, which is awesome. And it's got a 160-degree wide angle lens in it, which, think fisheye. It is heat resistant, so when it's in your dash in the summer, in the sunlight, you should be perfectly fine with that. I haven't had any issues, and it's been like 96 degrees every day, and it's awful. But it will work at -4 to like 150 degrees. And if you're somewhere where there's 150 degrees, stay inside. Don't go anywhere. So here's some footage of me driving daytime. This has got some interstate and some in-town. And it is really, really clear. I'm really impressed with it. I have this muted because it was actually recording sound, and I can't play any of the music that I was actually listening to, or I'll probably get a copy strike or something. I don't know. But it looks great, and I'm very impressed with this. Now, nighttime. On the interstate here at night, you can see some flares with the lights. Now, whether they're tail lights from cars beside me, in front of me, or street lights, there's definitely some flare. Driving downtown, same thing. Street lights, company sign lights, anything like that, plus headlights, tail lights, you get that flare. Now here I was trying to drive somewhere that was a little darker, less headlights, and you can definitely see that you really can't see much. Now it's supposed to have crystal clear night vision it's got a Sony sensor in it, but it's still really dark, and when a car is coming, as you can see there, head on, it's almost blinding with the headlights. So all in all, I think this is a solid little camera. I like the way it works, the simplicity of it. Nighttime could be a little bit better, but we're talking $79. I'll put a link below on Amazon if you want to check it out. But all in all, the Vantrue N1 Pro Mini dash cam, 1080, works great. Again, nighttime could be a little bit better. All in all, I think it's pretty solid, especially for the price, since some of these things are like $150, $200, which is pretty crazy. So if you're thinking about looking into a dash cam, I recommend the Vantrue. It's pretty cool. Again, this is the only one that I've ever used, so I don't know what else is out there. I haven't done my research. I was offered this one, and I dig it. But if you've got any value out of this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Share the video, subscribe. I would totally appreciate that. If you get one of these, or you have a dash cam and you think that I would like it or I should check it out, let me know in the comments. I'll totally look into it. But until the next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.